I use 3D printing and 3D CAD software to print a more secure holding solution for my battery-powered LED light. So I bought these battery-powered LED light bars at Temu 6 months ago. I use them to light up my otherwise very dark closet, storing all my training gear. To hold them in place, you use these magnets that are sent with the lights. The magnets are attached with double-sided tape. I have placed each shelf as tightly as I could, but this means that it is a bit tight when I'm reaching for something. In my case, it's easy to bump into them, and the light sometimes falls off. This is something that's been bugging me for some time, so I thought it was about time to do something about it. My idea was to design some kind of clip that clamp onto the light bar, and using double-sided tape to attach the light bar and clip to the inside corner under this shelf. Here is a quick, simple sketch that shows my idea. The thick black marker line is the inside corner where the clip for the LED light bar will sit, and the rest is, I think, self-explanatory. I began by taking some overall measurements of the LED light bar. Then I jumped into Fusion 360. First I drew the geometry of the LED light bar. Around that I sketched out what would become the clip. At first I was a little bit unsure of how tight I should make the fit, and I chose not to use any clearance between the LED light and the clip because I had planned to make the walls thin enough they would flex. I proceeded to add these bumps at the end, which will be the point of contact that will squeeze and hold the LED light bar. I finished my design by adding some chamfer and fillets. Then it was time to start printing. Here is the first part finished. This was printed in Polymaker Polyterra cotton white filament, and the print quality came out looking really good. This doesn't happen every time, but the fit was good and worked as I hoped on the first try. As you can see here, even one clamp managed to hold the LED light bar, but I needed to be able to attach the light bar in a secure way, so I printed out another one. I proceeded to mount some double-sided tape on both clips. I reasoned that it should be enough to just put double-sided tape on one side of these clips, the side facing upward. Here you can see me mounting the light bar with the clips. The clips seemed to be attached securely and held the light bar snug while it was still easy to remove the LED bar. And it clicks back into place real easy. I think it came out looking really clean. Now I felt I was on a roll, and remembered there is one more place in my closet where I could use a better way to attach the light bar. But in these places I wanted the light bar facing straight down, and I needed to modify my clips. So in Fusion I copied my original file and edited my sketch. Then I extruded everything except for the sloping house roof looking top part. These clips I printed in a different color, because I had some transparent PLA that has been lying around unused for a couple of years, so I thought I'd try it out. Here those parts are finished. They are printed in Eson translucent PLA. I did a quick test fit and it felt like it had the same clamping pressure as my previous version. So I followed the same steps here. I mounted double-sided adhesive tape to them and attached them to the underside of this shelf. And these two had a snug fit around the light bar, but was still easy enough to detach from the clamps. Overall, I'm quite pleased with how this turned out. And if you have a light bar like this yourself, I have uploaded the STL files for these at my Printables and Cals 3D. Links are down below.